Pleasant good morning to you all and a very warm welcome to the program Growing Up with Values with Aunty Drups. And I am sure this has been a wonderful week for you all. You are still at home with your mommies and your daddies. They're probably going out back to work now. So you have to look after yourself a little bit and help around the house. And I'm sure you had a very lovely week, and now it's about time to start another session of our values class. And let us get ready to calm ourselves to take in whatever it is that we are going to take in today. So let's sit comfortably. Okay, let's all sit quietly. I'm waiting. Yes, I'm seeing some of you all still running around. Right, we are all seated. As we close our eyes and think of all those good thoughts, lovely thoughts. We are sitting in a beautiful garden, and there are sounds around us which are very pleasant to our ears. We hear the birds chirping around on the trees, flying from one tree to another. We know there are butterflies out there, flying from one flower to another. We know it's a garden full of flowers and lovely scents coming out of those flowers. And we sit there calmly, thinking of how blessed we are to be here on earth, thinking of how well loved we are by our parents, thinking about how we can share love to those around us. And we sit there just thinking lovely thoughts. And we take a deep breath. And we are in that period of calmness, and our mind is ready to accept anything as we gently open our eyes. And how do you all feel? How do you feel, Sakshi? Right, I know you feel very calm, very peaceful. Arya, how do you feel? That's our new friend from Fort Lauderdale. Arya. Right, Juhi, everyone there, calm now and ready to begin our class. And today, some of you all know where the Caroni Swamp is. And I tried to draw a mangrove that is found in the Caroni Swamps. We have lots of trees and all the roots are intertwined. And we have bird nests up here. So we are in the Caroni Swamp, and there are bird nests all on the trees. And today we are going to speak about birds. Do you know what bird is this? You come over here. Okay, do you know what bird is this? Right, I'm sure you guessed the answer. This is the scarlet ibis. We all know the scarlet ibis. Have you ever been to the swamp? If you have been to the Caroni Swamp, you would have seen the scarlet ibis. And this one. This is the blue heron. Okay, this is also found. This is a water bird, and I think it comes in a variety of colors. And this here is the white egret. Okay, so our story is about these birds. And there were, in the mangrove, there were two nests. The one with the red one is the one that belongs to the scarlet ibis. And this is the white egret. So mommy birds would sit on the eggs in each of the nests. And they were very friendly. So one day, Miss Ibis got very sick and she died. Right? So she was no more. So we move her from the picture. but there was an egg in here, and there were eggs in the Miss Egret's nest as well. So what happened? Well, she sat on her eggs, and we have 2 baby egrets. And then what happened? Instead of leaving this egg alone, ibis egg, mother egret came across here, and the egg hatched. So we had 2 baby egret and 1 ibis. But Mrs. Egret would treat the baby ibis as her own. In this picture here, we see the egret with her 2 babies and baby ibis, the scarlet ibis as well. So she would treat all of them as if they were sisters. And they lived together so very happily in the mangrove in the Carney Swamp as sisters. So we have these 3 baby birds in one nest, and they will live in this nest. So every day the mother bird will go out and get food and come back and share it with the 3 babies. 1, 2, 3. 2 white and 1 red. So things were going out very, very well until one day a pair of herons passed, and they looked down in the nest and they saw 3 birds in one nest. 3 birds in one nest, 2 white and 1 red. And the one heron told the other one, "Hey, look at those birds in that nest. We have 2 white birds and 1 red bird. Isn't that funny?" And they went away and they laughed heartily, and they were laughing at these birds. So then the 2 white birds, the 2 egrets, looked at this scarlet ibis and said, "But wait, you are different from us. Why are you here? You are not like us. You should go away." And they started to peck at the poor ibis. Both of them started to peck at the ibis. And when the mom of the bird came home, she was extremely upset. She said, "Why are you all pecking at the ibis?" They said, "Mommy, she's not one of us. She's not like us. We are white and she is red." So Mommy became very, very upset. And she said, "I have grown you up like sisters. There is so much love here. What has brought this about?" And they told them about the 2 herons and what their remarks were. So she said, no, you have to behave like sisters. But the next day, when they kept close to their mommy and they kept her aside. Next day, when the mommy went out to get their food, the same thing happened. And they kept pecking at the ibis. And poor thing, she didn't know what to do. So they told her, they said, "Just go away from here. Go away from here. We cannot keep you here anymore. You are not like us. There's a nest on that side there with birds just like you." So she left. She was very, very heartbroken because she loved them so much, just like sisters. She was very heartbroken, and she went to look for the nest where there were other scarlet ibis. So when she went there, the children there played with her, and they welcomed her, and they played with her, and she was in their nest and all of that. But when that mother came home, when the scarlet ibis mother came home, she said, "What is a stranger doing here?" And the little baby ibis felt very badly again because she was not welcome. She said, "What are you doing here?" She said, "Well, I came here because I look like you all." So she said, No, I am busy every day going to get food and I cannot feed you. So you go away, go back from where you came." So the poor ibis didn't know what to do. Baby ibis went back to the other place. So she stayed there, but they didn't treat her so well. But one day something happened. And one day something happened. They went back to the mangrove and they saw a little oyster here. They saw a little oyster here in the mangrove. So baby egrets were curious and they wanted to get at this oyster. So the baby egret went down here to get it. But with all these roots around in the mangrove, it's very, very intertwined. All the roots are together. The wing caught into the roots. And this baby egret started to scream because she couldn't get out. And her bigger sister came down here and she too got stuck. So 2 birds here fighting out to get out, and they could not get out at all. So they called on the ibis, the baby ibis, come and help us, come and help us. So she went and she saw what was wrong, and she went to the nearby place. She went to the same scarlet ibis nest, and she told them, please come and help my sisters, they're in trouble. Come and help my sisters, they're in trouble. So the husband and wife ibis came and got them out. So when she said the lady told the husband, first of all, when they got out from here, they told the husband and wife, the ibis family, thank you very much for saving us. We would not have survived if you did not come. So the lady said, don't thank me. The lady bird said, don't thank me. Thank this little baby scarlet ibis for getting you out, because she came to us with tears in her eyes and pleaded for us to come and help you. So don't thank us, thank her. And they realized that that same scarlet ibis who they treated so badly was the one to get them out of danger. And then she said, she turned to her husband and said, I wish all birds were like this little baby scarlet ibis. She came to us with tears in her eyes and we helped her. But I wish she behaved just like she was their sister, but that's not possible because they're different birds. And the elder egret said, no, we are sisters, we love her. And she asked for forgiveness, and the scarlet ibis forgave them, and then they continued to live in peace and harmony. Although they were egrets and she was an ibis, they lived together, and after that they never pecked at her and they never quarreled with her. So that is a very interesting story. I am sure you enjoyed it, and I would like to ask you all some questions about it now. Now, what did Mrs. Egret do when Mrs. Scarlet Ibis died? Who would like to answer that? Sanjeev? Right, she sat on the nest and she hatched the bird. Now, what does this tell us about Mrs. Egret? Who would like to answer that? Arya, would you like to answer that? What does that tell us about Mrs. Egret? Yes, she was a kind and loving and caring person. Very, very good. Now, what caused the egrets to dislike the baby ibis? Think about that. What caused the baby egrets to dislike the scarlet ibis? Yeah, They listened to what the herons were saying, and for no reason, they started to ill-treat her. Very good. What was happening when Mrs. Egret returned home that day? Viresh, could you help me with that one? Yes, what were the baby egrets doing with the baby scarlet ibis? Right, yes, they were pecking her. They were mistreating her, treating her very badly. How did you feel when the birds pecked at that little ibis? How did you feel? Yes, you didn't feel very good, I am sure. None of you felt very good. Nishesh, did you feel good about that? No, I'm sure you didn't. How would you feel if you were the baby ibis? If you were the baby ibis and someone was pecking at you, how would you feel? Sharvi, how would you feel? Yes, you'll feel very, very bad. Nobody wants to be ill-treated. Everybody wants to be loved. How did baby ibis feel when she saw her sisters caught in the net? In the tree root, sorry. How did they feel? How did she feel? She saw her two sisters caught in the root there. How did she feel? Yes. I'm sure. Juhi? Right. She was very concerned. She was very sad. If you see something like that, you too would be sad and you would be very, very concerned. What made the egrets realize that the baby ibis Ibis loved them so very much. What happened? Yes, right. She went crying to get help for them. She loved them so much that she had to get help. How do you think baby Ibis felt to be finally accepted as their sister? She felt so very good, right? Arna? Good. She felt very good to be truly accepted by her sisters. Now, how did the birds finally feel to be living together once more? Right, we have quite a number of answers here. Yes, they would love having their sister back with them. Because the herons passed, they made a comment and they took it on. But before that, they were living in love and harmony. Right? So this is a story about love and harmony. And in this world, we have all different kinds of birds. But basically, they are birds. In the story, we had about egret, about scarlet ibis, about herons. But we have many other birds in this world. We have parrots, we have penguins, we have pigeons, we have blackbirds, corbeaus, all kinds of birds. But they are all birds and they should live together in peace and harmony. And I would just like to show you all this tray here. Now, what do we have here? All of these are flowers, right? They are flowers. And they are flowers that are of different colors, of different names, and different kinds. Now here we have what kind of flower is this? Right, a hibiscus. We have hibiscus that are orange. We have hibiscus that are yellow. This is a hibiscus as well, yellow. And all of these are all hibiscus. Now, what is this called? What is this? Right, very good. This is an ixora. We have different kinds of ixoras as well. We have different colors of ixora. We have white ixora, yellow ixora, red ixora, and so on. Now, what we have here, we have a yellow bell. Right? This is a yellow bell. And we have this with all the petals in the middle, and then we have some that are just loose on the other side. Then we have white, and then we have, this is a rose. And what color do we have roses come in? All different color of roses. White rose, red rose, pink rose, and of course this is, right, how many of you all know the name? Yes, this is an orchid. So we have all different color flowers, all different kinds, all different scents in the world. And so too we have with people in the world. We have all different kinds of people in the world. And nowadays you're hearing about violence in the world because of a big word called discrimination. Do you know that word? Discrimination. Say that? Right, discrimination. And discrimination is when we make a difference in people because of different things like religion and nationality and profession and looks and shapes and all of that. So we must know that all people are one people. All people are God's people. God made all of us. And although we look different, we speak different, we think different, we are all God's children. And sometimes people make a difference because of religion. All roads lead to the same God. So we must not discriminate whether I'm a Hindu, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Christian, I'm Jehovah, I'm a whatever it is, a Buddhist, whatever. Do not, you always must practice tolerance of other people's religion. People belong to different countries. You may be Indian from India, you may be African, you may be Chinese, you might be American, English, whatever your nationality, Australian. All God's people. We must love all God's people. We are all God's children. depending on whatever is your profession, people discriminate against professions. Whether you are high up on the social ladder, whether you're in politics, whether you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, a teacher, a mechanic, a janitor, whatever it is, you are all God's children. So you must treat from the highest person to the lowest person professionally with the same love and respect. Again, we are all God's children. God didn't say, I will make you and somebody else will make somebody else. God made all his children. Now, if I get a cut and you get a cut and our friends get a cut and that cut is oozing blood, what color blood comes out of your body? What color blood? Can you answer that? Let me hear. Everybody, what color blood comes out of our body? Red. We all have red blood. Have you all ever seen green blood or blue blood or any other different color blood? Right, so God made us all with the same kind of blood. Right? So it means that God made us all equal and we must treat everyone the same way. You must not love one and hate one. You must not choose to say, this is my friend and this is not my friend. All must be friends. So I said that we should, some time ago I said, help ever, hurt never. And from answers we got from Devan, he said he was answering questions. Thank you very much, Devan. And others who have been answering. And we would like now to play a song which tells us how we should really behave with our brothers and sisters. We are all brothers and sisters. We must all respect one another. We must all love all and serve all whenever and wherever possible. And now let us look at this video before we share the words. Okay, now that you have seen what actions Sharvi and Nishesh do, we have the words on the board. You look at the words, sing the song, and do the actions as well. Okay? So the words are love all, serve all, listen to the call of the Lord. Love all, serve all, this is the call of the Lord. If you love the Lord, then you must love all. If you serve the Lord, then you must serve all. Love all, serve all, this is the call of the Lord. If you love the Lord, then you must love all. If you serve the Lord, then you must serve all. Love all, serve all, see no evil, hear
no evil, speak no evil, says the Lord. Think no evil, do no evil, love all, serve all, says the Lord. Love all, serve all, listen to the call of the Lord. Love all, serve all, this is the call of the Lord. If you love the Lord, then you must the call of the Lord. Love all, serve all. This is the call of the Lord. If you love the Lord, then you must love all. If you serve the Lord, then you must serve all. Love all, serve all.
Okay, love all, serve all. Listen to the call of the Lord. Now, what is the Lord trying to teach us there? Right, that we must serve all that we can serve in humanity. Do not ever hurt anyone. See no evil, hear no evil. When someone is instigated, when someone is putting evil in your head, turn them away. I don't want to hear anything like that, right? See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, says the Lord. Think no evil, do no evil, love all, serve all, says the Lord. So your life must be a life of goodness. You must treat everyone around you with love. Now, sometimes in school, you might have someone, you do not discriminate, you do not treat someone who is different from you in any particular way. For example, in school, you might find someone who is very short, someone who's very fat, someone who's very thin, someone who's very tall, and people make comments about people like those. They're a little bit different from the rest of the class, and people will laugh at them and mock them. You don't ever be a part of that. You treat everyone with kindness. You treat everyone with love. Everyone, all of humanity, all the children are brothers and sisters in this world. That is what we have to do. Treat everyone with love. There's nothing like hate in your life. Just tell yourself, I am a child of God. I live in love. Okay, so could you all repeat that for me, please? Point to yourself. I am a child of God. Right? I live in love. I live in love. Right. Okay, let's do that again. I am a child of God. I live in love. Okay, say it for yourselves. Right? I am a child of God. I live in love. And that is what you must practice every day. When you wake up in the morning and you pray, whether you're Hindu or Christian or Muslim, whatever religion you are, you pray first thing in the morning. And you beg God to let you live that day with love. You start the day with love. You fill the day with love. You spend the day with love. And you end the day with love. That's what I want from you children. Live a life full of love. Do not see color of skin. Do not see white skin, yellow skin, brown skin, black skin. And everybody has the same skin. God made us all. Right? Whatever your color of your skin, whatever kind of hair you have, whatever kind of body you have, you are a child of God. Right? I am a child of God. You are a child of God. We are all children of God. So I want you all to practice the song so that you can sing it. I will have to sing it one more time before we close. Let us begin. 2, 3. Love all, serve all. Listen to the call of the Lord. Love all, serve all. This is the call of the Lord. If you love the Lord, then you must love all. If you serve the Lord, then you must serve all. Love all, serve all. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, says the Lord. Think no evil, do no evil. Love all, serve all, says the Lord. Love all, serve all. Listen to the call of the Lord. Love all, serve all. This is the call of the Lord. This is the call of the Lord. This is the call of the Lord. So until next week Sunday, you all must drop me a line and tell me what your answers were. and how you were doing. How is mommy and daddy? Give them all our love. And you know what month is this? This is the month of June, and I'm telling you a little secret. Get together with your mommies as we celebrate Father's Day this month, right? It is going to be Father's Day next 2 weeks, and I am going to ask you to start making your Father's Day card. Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday is going to be Father's Day. So from now, you should get your ideas together and WhatsApp me your Father's Day card so that we can share it with the others. So let it be a surprise to your daddy. Work with your mummies. I know mummies could help you create things, and work with your mummies to do your Father's Day card, and let it be a surprise for them. So until next week, same place, same time. I love you all. Bye guys. Until next week. Signing off here. Lots of love and kisses.